The Mercedes-Benz Interview Lounge.
Please welcome to the room. Let's see if we can get this together. The Backstreet Boys. Oh my God. I'm trying to describe what happened a few minutes ago in our lobby. Because we had 5 seconds of summer and they're 15 people. Then we had Backstreet Boys and they're 20 people, all converging at the same time.
Yeah. I really thought that the fire people were going to come shut us down because there was too many people.
We were there for the donuts, so we just saw them.
I know. Yeah. First of all, welcome to the show. It's such a pleasure to have you guys here. I know you've got work at KT Euphoria tomorrow on Long Island, but being here with us today is such a pleasure to have you here. Congratulations on everything you're going through.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
So, who wants to go first? How's life?
Life is good.
Life is
We're
good.
blessed.
Life is grand, man.
25 years going strong.
Damn.
And, loving every moment of it. You know, it's great to be back, played on radio. Radio's given us so much love with this new single. And we have a lot of great things going on. We've got an amazing Vegas residency. Right now, we're actually getting ready to go back out there in the summertime here in July and October.
Oh, July in Las Vegas feels great.
Oh, I live out there right now. It's hot. 130 degrees in your car.
Oh, my gosh.
Plus, we got a new album coming out and a new tour next year. So we got a lot of amazing things happening for us.
Good for you guys. And good for us.
Yeah.
And good for Honey.
Of course.
Honey, she's like, I'm glad I picked a day to be here.
You know what? I listen to you guys in the morning, too.
Where are you living?
I'm in Atlanta.
Okay, cool.
Down south. But I listen to you guys religiously in the morning.
See, we have someone listening.
I hear you guys in Florida as well, in 95.
Excellent.
95.1.
See, we have people.
You can hear them all across the country, Hallie.
Yeah, buddy.
So if we're good enough for the Backstreet Boys, we should be good enough for you.
I will tell you, we were talking to 5 Seconds of Summer earlier, and we told them that you guys were coming in later, and they said, that's so funny. Did they tell you about when they say back... Whenever they're in a situation where they're mobbed by tons of fans, they're like, oh my God, we're Backstreet Boys.
They say that?
They say this is so Backstreet.
This is so Backstreet.
Oh my God.
That
Which
is
is
awesome.
ironic because one of our producers actually works with them on their new record. Rami did some of our old hits.
Yep.
So,
I got to say,
kinda funny
the
how it goes
pranks
around.
that you guys do are the best.
The what?
The pranks that you guys
Oh, the phone taps.
Phone taps.
Those are the best. I constantly turn my radio down a little bit because it's right around the time I'm taking my kids to school.
Oh, yeah.
But it is so hilarious.
That's right. Backstreet Boys, they have kids.
Isn't it crazy? But we knew them I have 2 kids now too, and we've known you for 27 years, and none of us had kids then. It's so crazy.
It is.
Yeah,
It's
it is.
awesome.
You know?
Awesome.
Yeah, it is.
I know that when we first pushed the play button on Don't Go Breaking My Heart, I was watching the text messages, and people were like, who is that? I said, well, it's Backstreet Boys. And the next thing you would see, it would pause and go, shut up. So, I mean, maybe it's a general question. Maybe you've been asked this before. But how is it this round versus last time? You guys were all out there, like really 100% balls deep doing it.
Basketball.
Nice. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I know your lives have changed.
Now I know how this interview is going to go.
Oops. Look, I know you're all in different stages in your lives. I know we all are as well. But there's got to be similarities, things that don't change in the music industry, no matter how long you've been in it, but things that have changed. Like, who wants to tackle that? What's the difference now versus, let's say, back when you got started?
I think it just takes a little more planning. You know, we all, like you were saying, we have kids now, so it takes a little more planning, a little strategic foresight. And then, but what never gets old is hearing your music on the radio. That still feels so good. I don't know if you guys saw, but first time they played it out in Los Angeles and we all heard it together. We were making the rounds doing radio promo that day, and like a bunch of little schoolgirls.
Yeah, we were screaming. Screaming.
It takes you back. I mean, there's got to be some memories that you have that maybe are a little buried from way back in the day. But now when you hear your song, it's a hit. It brings up some sort of feeling that you haven't had in a while since then, that only you know about.
Well,
right?
it's nice when you're creating. I mean, people say Backstreet's back, but we've been creating. We've been putting music together. We've been touring. But when you have something that resonates with the public on a scale like that is happening with this song right now, and it's been a while. It's been a while, and we realize that, and we appreciate it, and it's sacred, and it's special, and we know it. And now that we're older, we look back on our entire career, and when we get this moment again, not a lot of artists get this moment that we're having right now, and we realize that, and we're thankful and we're grateful for it.
Yeah,
very much.
They're so nice. Still.
But too, like, when you think back to the 90s and like the big boy band movement that happened, I mean, we created a lot of memories. Like you're talking about those memories that are just staples in our brains forever. You know, they become who you are today, you know, as adults. And when we all have kids, those are priorities that set your life on a perfect course. You know, you can do whatever you want. But at the same time, we have a sense of value of like working hard and teaching our kids to, you know, provide for your families. But like Kevin was saying, all those memories that we had in the 90s, now it's a new time. And it's like Backstreet Boys 2018. And when you hear that signature sound on the radio, like, and people are saying, "Shut up,
stop it,
stop it." That's
BSB
not the Backstreet Boys.
2.0.
You know, it's memorable to us. You get those like butterflies again. Like,
That's
oh my
great.
gosh,
Wow.
it's happening again. You know,
Hey, Froggy, you had something?
No, I just think it's super cool because even the run with Florida Georgia Line with God, Your Mama, and Me, it really is amazing. The run that you've had this second, and now can even be considered a third go around to be able to get into the country world and show up at the country shows and be so well accepted in the country genre. You had to never see that coming back when this all started, correct?
No, we didn't expect it, you know, and I'll tell you, it's been incredible how all these different types of musics and people who are fans of different types of music have embraced us, and you know, being able to perform on the CMTs, or we did the CMAs just recently in Nashville. We took 3 days when we were out there recording new music for our new album. We got 3 new songs that we're coming out with a new record, and it's just amazing when you walk backstage at those events and then you see like a Carrie Underwood, or you see like a Little Big Town, and then they stop you and they're like, "Hey, we really love your music," and they're like, "No, you're joking." Like, "No, can we have a picture?" And like,
It's gotta feel
I'm
great.
just like, "Are you kidding me right now?" So it's surreal in a lot of ways, but it's definitely incredible.
Ring the bell.
AJ rang the bell.
I'm glad
that
you
means
rang-
it was a good answer.
Had to. I've been staring at it for like 3 minutes.
Oh no, hold on. That bell is going to come in handy in a second. Now hold on. Let's not forget the bell.
Foreshadowing.
Now, so honey.
Yes.
So honey, you definitely were, when you were a little girl.
Yes.
You were a huge fan of Backstreet Boys.
Of course I was. I still am.
But look at them. They're surrounding you in a room right now.
And can I say something?
Yeah, absolutely.
They still all look so good. It's like they're here, they're perfect. There's no Photoshop. It's like everybody looks
No Photoshop, no Facetune,
nothing. They look good, ladies. I'm getting my whole entire life right now.
Thank you.
Thank you. Well, look, when you think back about all the crazy stories, I'm sure you could write a book about the crazy stories you have from way back in the day. Do you ever actually, like, in a just you moment, go, God, we were punks. We'd really got away with a lot back then.
We were teenagers in a lot of ways.
We were supposed to be.
Yeah.
You know.
And thank God there wasn't any social media back in those days.
You didn't catch us peeing in a garbage can where it's okay.
I think that's probably, when we look back, that's what social media. When we look back on things, like, we're thankful there was no social media. Because
I don't think I'd still be in this group.
We were making mistakes, and and
let's go back
luckily, a lot of them
before
weren't
social
seen.
media. Camera phones really changed everything. That's when it was like, because you couldn't really text the world and give your thoughts and go, oh, this is what I think.
The fans had to pull out those disposable cameras and go, ring, 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 ring. Okay, next picture.
That's right.
Or Polaroids.
Pray for the
Us
best.
back in the day.
Yeah, Polaroids.
Polaroid. Wow, what year is this? Wait, hold on a second. You think
Well, we're really not that old.
I don't say you think you're old. You should see how old I am. It's kind of crazy. Because I was old when you were out. This is really making me mad.
Oh, my gosh.
I'm pissed off. Everyone out.
Stop it.
All right. So one call, then we have to use the bell. Courtney, say good morning to Backstreet Boys.
Oh, God. Hi. Oh, hi.
Hi. Good morning.
Are we interrupting? What are you doing?
I'm actually a teacher right now, and I'm in my class.
Oh, my gosh. Say hi to your students. Say hi to your students for us.
Kids, stay in school.
I have 16 students.
What grade? What grade are they? What grade? How old are they?
Pre-K.
Oh,
Gosh.
they're not even old enough to have that smell yet.
No, they're not. Thank gosh.
5th grade's when you get the smell.
No, 3rd grade. Try 3rd grade.
Just turn on the song.
Well, it's Courtney's birthday, so they just
Subliminal messages.
She wanted to spend her birthday just on the phone saying how much she loves you. So there you go, Courtney.
Yes. It is my birthday, and I've always dreamed as a child that you sung Happy Birthday to me.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Courtney. Happy birthday to you.
No, you didn't.
We're a vocal harmony group.
Happy birthday, Courtney.
Hey, thank you for
Now we're
being
gonna go
a
sing
teacher.
on the
Thank
street
you
real
for
quick
what
with a
you
hat.
Yep.
That was
subway.
even Photoshop.
Right next to the guitar guy.
You can always get a job at Applebee's, you know.
We also do bar mitzvahs, bat mitzvahs.
Okay, we're gonna play a game, but it's called How Well Do You Know Backstreet Boys? Look, I just made that up. All right. So
Sounds like you.
So you think you know your music, and you probably do, but Froggy thinks he knows it better.
Uh-oh.
Right.
Oh, Nick's taking off his jacket.
It's me
This is
versus the
serious.
frog right now. Let's go.
Okay,
About
there-
to go down.
gentlemen,
This is too hot.
Gentlemen, there are rules.
Okay.
If you want to answer the question, you have to ring the bell. Don't scream your answer out. You
Please.
can't answer unless your bell is first. So ring. Who's going to ring the bell? It's okay.
You want me to ring it?
Just
Go for it.
I'll think for you.
So you have to look us in the eye, and if we
Yes.
know it, we have to give you the signal,
Tell
and then
me.
you ring the bell.
All right.
That's
So
right.
if Backstreet Boys, if they were going to answer first, that you will hear this. All right. And
On cue.
we don't have a bell in the Florida studio. So what will your ringer be, Froggy?
Amazing.
Lovely, lovely.
Okay.
Sounds familiar.
If you,
I think I heard that in the van right now.
5 guys, 1 van.
if Froggy, if he answers first, you got to allow him to do his thing. All right.
I'll be fast. You're going to hear small pieces of the songs only.
Okay,
Ready?
think
And-
fast, and here we go.
Delayed.
Backstreet
Get
Boys.
it?
I think Nick got it. Nick got it.
Backstreet Boys.
Backstreet's back. Thank you.
Everybody.
Okay, that's good. They got one.
Okay,
They got one. Okay, I'll give them one.
So you got one. You cut one, but they got
They
one.
got one. Okay.
All right, here we go. Here's the next one. Oh, hands on buzzers. Here we go. And
Oh, we got it.
No, Froggy.
came first.
He cheated.
All right.
He hit that.
Go ahead,
frog
Frog.
name.
What was it?
It is Don't Go Breaking My Heart.
Nice.
That was really quick, too.
I'm telling you, I'm on top. I got it.
All right.
it's called rehearsal.
Right.
1-1.
Okay. Oh, let's focus. Let's focus. This is
Okay.
we're tied because it could be anyone's game.
Does he have the
Okay.
list?
No, he doesn't.
Do you have the list, Froggy?
No, there's no list. I just know every Backstreet Boys song.
Hey.
And stop it. Okay, here we go.
Sorry. This is so much fun.
Backstreet Boys.
AJ hit it.
Backstreet Boys. And the answer is
That was. I want it that way.
I want it that way. Otherwise known as the Tell Me Why-E.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is one of our states. All right, here we go. All right, okay, here we go. Let's,
my gosh.
on the bell, ready to go, and
Oh, that was like a tie.
oh, that's a tie.
No, that's no tie. I got that one.
Play it again. Play it again. Go.
What
It's the call.
Someone needs to buzz in. The call.
Not bad.
Wow.
I would say, who's
Frog.
What's up?
who's ahead, Brody?
Froggy, you're scaring me. This makes me feel as if you listen to our music on your alone time.
Yeah, I don't know whether you should be happy or not so happy.
Okay, guys. Froggy, stop.
I think Froggy might be a borderline stalker.
Here we go.
Maybe.
Yes.
I must take control of the board.
Okay.
Okay, here we go. Okay, on the bell. Get ready to go.
Ready?
Okay, and go.
God. Seriously.
That was us.
Yes.
God, your mama, and me.
Yeah.
All right. So you're fans, I hear.
All right.
Okay, right now it's Backstreet Boys 3, Froggy 2. And we,
Okay.
we had a lost one in there somewhere. Okay.
Last one.
Come on, Nick. Come on, Nick.
Here
It'd
we
be
go.
bad if we
Go,
lose.
No,
I was way before.
that was
We
Backstreet.
were, but what is it?
It's larger than life. You know what got that? I heard AJ scream in there.
Exactly. That's all you need.
But did you hear that? Some of them didn't know their own song.
I know.
Thank God you're here, Nick. You got it.
You saw it, right?
All right, so Backstreet Boys 4, Froggy 2, you win your own game.
Hey, Froggy, way to go, brother.
Thank you.
Great job.
Next time.
Thanks, Kevin.
Nicely
Thanks,
done.
Kev.
There's always another Super Bowl.
I love the Benny Hill music that you play.
Ooh, I
right now.
love this.
Is that Benny Hill?
It is video.
It's definitely from that era for sure.
Love me some Benny Hill.
That's a
That's
little
the
before
first time
Backstreet
I
Boys.
ever saw.
Yeah,
Okay, no,
what? Yeah,
no, wait a
same.
When are you back in Las Vegas? You said, is it June, July?
End of July through August, and then October, November, and then February, and
Next
then
year.
World tour.
think possibly April as well.
And are you?
No, not April.
Or no?
Not yet.
Not yet.
Well, the fun thing is if one can't make it, the others can go.
Right.
Have you ever? Do you ever have performances where one will have to sit out because of a sore throat or something?
Yeah, Howie does that a lot.
Actually, in what was it in Mexico? I had to actually sit out one show.
What was wrong?
New Mexico. Yeah.
But you really didn't sit out. You kept coming back again.
What happened? You were sitting out?
Montezuma.
I had Montezuma's Revenge in Mexico.
Nah.
But and
Water butt is another
Mucho water.
name of it.
Details.
agua caliente out of my culo.
Translation: that's hot water out the butt. That could be the new album, "Hot Water Out the Butt."
Oh my God!
That's
All
a
right.
song lyric.
Well, look, congratulations on everything, and congratulations to us for landing the Backstreet Boys.
Thank you guys
I
for
feel
all
good.
the
Thanks for
love
having
for all
us.
the years. We appreciate it.
Of course, a KT Euphoria tomorrow, Jones Beach with Enrique and Dua Lipa. Charlie, what a show! Charlie Puth and Neo and Pitbull and Backstreet Boys.
Oh, we.
Backstreet
And I'll
Boys
be
are-
there.
And
I'll be at the show for sure.
And our buddies Sting and Shaggy will be there too. It's really
Cool.
And Froggy.
It's the best. Yeah. And the Froggies. The Froggies. Anyway, welcome to the Mercedes-Benz Summer Event Interview Lounge, if you're wondering what this is.
Yeah, I like it.
Nice.
Thank you.
Thank you for
Love
coming
it.
up. I'm going to play your song whether you like it or not.
Good.
Oh, yeah, we
it.
like that.
It's good to see you
Hell
again,
yeah.
brother.
It's good to see you guys. Backstreet Boys. This is great.
Thank you. Thanks, guys.